Hello everybody and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So I'm here on the daily time frame at the moment, and Ethereum seems to give us a small bounce at the moment. So we have to zoom into the microstructures to really get a good understanding of what's going on there. But I touched on this in the last video. I mean, the price bounced or is currently bouncing from this micro support zone, yeah, down here at around $2,620, and also together with the lower boundary line there of that trend channel. So you see that we're currently starting potentially a small bounce to the upside, which I highlighted in the previous update could be potentially a wave 4 bounce, as per this yellow scenario. And the wave 4 bounce could take us really towards the 3,170 to 3,550 area here. So that is what I'm watching for. It's of course very early days. This resistance area is measured based on the third wave, length. We might need to adjust the one on the smaller time frame, but I can do that later. But this is the resistance. Of course, the first level would be the 23.6 retracement at 2,950, but this is not so meaningful for a fourth wave. This would be tiny. So normally we say the first ideal target for a fourth wave is really the 3,170 level in this case, so the 38.2 retracement. And then once this wave 4 is in, we might see a fifth wave to the downside. That is not absolutely needed, but as long as the move to the upside that could start from this region remains corrective in nature, which means it stays a 3-wave move, there isn't anything clearly bullish. There's nothing that tells me that something more bullish is going on. If we get 5 waves up, well, that would be a sign that the bulls are trying to take the lead here, or at least a 5-wave move up that's large enough. If it's really just 3 waves up, it's going to be most likely that wave 4. And obviously we are in a price channel, right? And at the lower boundary, so a bounce is reasonably likely, but we simply haven't seen enough yet to be very confident that this bounce has started. I'm tracking it that way. It's my view. The 50% retracement level down there at 2,620 is an important support level as well. So let's see actually if we can generate a decent bounce from here. What do we need to see for that? Let's take a look at the short-term chart. And well, guess what? What you see here is that the market formed the expected 3-wave move up. We saw it, I talked about it in the last video update. It was the first 3-wave move up into our resistance area. Now we've actually already reached our support area, and there is a bounce, surprise, from a technical level, which is the 2,765 level. So yeah, it's actually going according to script. I mean, what we do have is a 3-wave move up. That's not clearly bullish, but remember, the bounce that we expect it to be corrective in nature, so we expect it to be actually a 3-wave move up. All right, so we don't expect a 5-wave move up. It could happen, but 5 waves would be more directly bullish than 3. So a 3-wave move up is exactly what you would expect to be part of a larger degree 4th wave bounce. But obviously this would only be the A wave, of a 4th wave. So we then said, okay, let's see if we can get a B wave pullback, 3 waves down into support. Okay, that happened, but it's quite small. So I think we need to be ready at least for a wider wave B bounce, wave B pullback. We don't need technically that wider B wave, but it would be ideal. So either way, my view is and that's what we communicated. As long as the market forms 3-wave pullbacks and stays above $2,670 in the next pullback, the focus would be on higher prices in this C wave. Let me just double check here. What do we say? Is that the resistance area we talked about? Yeah, pretty much. I can slightly adjust it, but yeah, basically this is our resistance area. Now I gotta say, if we say, okay, 4th wave bounce, I mean, maybe this is only going to be an ABC structure, and then maybe we see some extensions, or maybe this will be again the A wave, B wave, C wave, in case someone asks. So this could extend a little higher, but it's too early to really confirm that. So I think all eyes need to be on this micro support area, we already have a first reaction. Maybe we'll get the breakout straight away. If not, then we can easily retest the support zone, for example, in the area around 2,738 to 2,710. So yeah, that's the update on Ethereum. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, check out our memberships. We now have a Black Friday week offer running. It is for our yearly membership, silver and gold membership on our website. Check it out. I'll leave a link in the comments section to the site that shows you the code and also explains everything, what's included, and how you can join. Actually, we only run these offers around Black Friday season, and this gives you a 20% off our annual memberships, in addition to the discount that's already regularly provided for the annual memberships. So you get a few months basically for free. Feel free to check it out if you're interested. Thanks so much. Wish you a great start to the week. Bye-bye.